Hello students, welcome you all to the world of programming. Let me introduce you a new programming language, Python. So this is our first chapter, introducing Python. So first question is, what is Python? Python is a programming language which is used to write the codes for the computer programs, and it was created by Guido van Rossum when he was working at the CWI, that is Centrum Wiskunde and Informatica, which is a national research institute for mathematics and computer science in Netherlands. This language was released in the year 1991. Let us see the features of Python. So what are the features of Python? It is easy to learn, general purpose programming language. Anyone can learn this language. General purpose means it is used for variety of applications. It is not used for a specific application. It is platform independent. Platform independent means it can run on any operating system like Windows, Linux, any operating system it can run. It has a simple structure, a few keywords and a clearly defined syntax. So its structure is very simple to follow and a few keywords. Keyword means the word which is having specific meaning and a clearly defined syntax. Syntax means a set of rules and regulations which we have to follow while writing a programming language. You can say it's like a formula. It supports two different modes for writing instructions. What are these two modes? One is interactive mode and another is script mode. And it is free to use for commercial purpose. We don't have to pay anything for this. It is freely available. We can download it and we can use it. So let us see how the window looks like and what are the components of Python window. This is the component, this is the Python window which is having title bar, menu bar, script area and status bar. In title bar we can see the title. In the menu bar we are having the options called file, edit, save, debug, options, window and help. And in the status bar we can see the status, and in script area we can write the code. Now let us see, what do you mean by tokens? Tokens is a set of characters. All characters in a Python programs are grouped into symbols called tokens. So the character combination is converted into or grouped into a symbol called token. So we can say tokens as the symbols also. A computer program consists of a set of instructions called statement. A statement is composed of various components. Each component of a programming statement is referred to as token. Then Python has the following tokens. Let us see the picture. What are the tokens available in Python? They are keywords, identifiers, literals, then operators and punctuators. Keywords, identifiers, literals, operators and punctuators. Now let us see, what do you mean by keywords? As I have told you, keywords are the words which is having some specific meaning. Keywords are the words that have specific meaning to the Python interpreter. These words are also known as the reserved words. And I also cannot use these words for my use as they have some specific meaning. It means I cannot declare a keyword as a variable name. Okay, this will be more clear through the following picture. Let us see, this table consists of all the keywords. So I cannot declare false as a variable name because this false is having certain meaning. I cannot declare class as a variable name. I cannot declare finally as a variable name, and so on. Now we will see what is an identifier. So what do you mean by identifiers? Identifiers are the fundamental building block of a program. These are used to name different components of a program such as variables, methods, objects. So different components name we can give through this identifier. They are used to identify. The identifiers are defined by Python programmers. Examples of valid identifiers are customer name, interest, check prime, etc. You can give any name to the identifiers. Next is, what do you mean by literals? Literals are the sequence of characters that are stored in variable and represent values in a program. Sequence of characters which are used stored in variables. So they are used to represent a value in a program. This literal consists of digits, letters and other characters. Python supports the following 4 types of literals. They are string, boolean, special and numeric. Now let us discuss one by one all these literals. First is string. So what do you mean by a string literal? Any text that is specified within single quotation, double quotation or triple quotation is known as a string literal. When we are keeping one or more characters that is enclosed in a single quotes, double quotes or triple quotes, this is known as a string literal. See here in this example, ABC is specified within a single quotation. This ABC is specified within double quotation. Similarly, I can give triple quotation and this ABC is not compulsory. Any other name also, any other values also I can take as string. Next we will see what is a boolean literal. Boolean means it always returns a value either true or false. Okay, the logical values true and false are the boolean literals. During a logical evaluation, the true or false literals represent on or off, yes or no, and presence or absence of something. For example, I am saying if A equal to 10. For example, I am saying A equal to 10 and I am saying B equal to 12 and I want to compare which one is greater. So in that case, I will write if A greater than B. So the result will be either true or false. Either A will be greater than B or it will not be greater than B. But the both cannot be answered. I cannot say true and false both. Either answer will be true or false. So these true and false values is stored inside this boolean literals. Next we will see a special literal called none. None is similar to null in C++ and Java programming language. Okay. In Python, the name of the operator is none. Non-operator in Python has the same significance as the null operator used in other programming languages like Java and C++. Remember one thing, none does not mean zero. None does not mean zero. None means when I have declared a variable and I don't want to assign any value to that variable. In that case, I will give value as none. It will be more clear through this following example. See here, it is used to initialize an object which has no value assigned to it. Here you see price is equal to none and I am writing print price. So inside this price, what it will give me the output? It is not going to give me 0. The output will be none. Let us see. The output is none. So remember, none doesn't mean 0. When we are using none operator, when we don't want to assign any value to the variable. Next, numeric literals. Numeric literals in Python is divided into again 3 types. They are integer literals, float literals and complex numbers. In integer literals, it is the value which represents only whole numbers. So integer literals are values which represent only whole numbers, means without any decimal points. This can be either positive or negative. Integer literals can be positive or negative. If we are not giving any sign, it means it is a positive integer. For example, 1455, it is a positive integer. If I am giving plus 345 also, it is correct. It is a positive integer. Minus 303 is a negative integer. Next, we will move to float literals. What do you mean by float literals? Floating point literals represent values with a decimal point. If I am representing any value with decimal point, that is known as float literals. For example, 12.5, 18.5, etc. and so on. Then next to complex numbers. In Python, a complex number is created using 2 real numbers. Okay, Python converts the real numbers into complex numbers with the complex function. Using this function, Python converts the real number into complex number. One example for this is 1 plus 2 into j. This is a complex number. Next, we will see what is the use of print function. Print function is used to display the output on the screen. So if I want to display any output, I have to go for this print function. Suppose hello, I want to print on the screen. So I have to write it within the print function. Okay, let us see. What is the use of print function? Print function is used to display the output on the screen. So if I want to display any output, I have to go for this print function. Suppose hello, I want to print on the screen. So I have to write it within the print function. Okay, let us see. What is variable in Python? So variables are nothing. It is the temporary named location in the memory. Variable is a temporary named location in the memory which is used to hold a value. Why I am saying it's temporary? Because its value changes from time to time. For example, I am telling you a equal to 10. Now I am saying a equal to 10 plus 5. So what will be the value of a now? It will be 15. So previous value was 10. Now it is storing a value called 15. So value got changed. That is why we are saying it is temporary. Its value will be changed from time to time. And one more thing is that a variable can store only one data value at a time. When a new value will be assigned, the previous value will get overwritten. In our case, as I was telling you, a equal to 10 and b equal to a plus 5. So the value will be 15. So 15 will be replaced by 10. Next, we will see what are the rules of writing a variable. So first thing is, a variable name must start with a letter or an underscore. This variable name must start with a letter. It can be uppercase letter or lowercase letter. Then an underscore. Variable name does not accept any space. I cannot write a variable as sum space 2 numbers. It will be wrong. I can write sum underscore 2 numbers. It will be correct. Next is a variable name can consist of letters, digits and underscore, but no other character is allowed. And this is very, very important that variable names are case sensitive. Variable names are case sensitive means what? We have to maintain the order in which it has been defined. The uppercase is different from lowercase. Means capital A is different from small a. Okay. So this is all about our first lesson. Thank you.